Let's go with it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Harvard College Kid, and today I have a special episode or a special video for you guys, and I want to talk about some Kanye West. And I'm gonna go right here and talk. I want you guys to like and comment and subscribe and tell me, do you guys think Kanye crazy or not? Let's get right into the video. When people think of Kanye, they only see one version. They only see one side, his arrogant side, but they ignore the evolution that he had to do according to this car accident, especially with his mother. This dude did a whole 360, and I'm telling you, you guys are so, oh my goodness. Let me just go ahead and show you the achievements he has done alone. One of the most well-known producers. He shifted the game. He collabed with Jay-Z. He shifted people to start having multiple hats in the industry. He's a singer, rapper, songwriter, and record producer. He has established himself as a very much loved designer. He's the richest black man as of today. He owned his own brand. He's a certified 24 million equivalent albums in the United States, placing him among the highest certified music artists in the United States. He's the founder of Get Music, his own record label. He changed hip-hop fashion. He went from producer becoming artist himself, and he shifted the sound of AK the hip hop with his 808 and Heartbreak and his production, such as having Migo, Young Thug, Future, Speaker, and Knocker. He's influenced a ton of people, and he influenced Kid Cudi and Travis Scott, and he went toe to toe with 50 Cent, who was a big artist on album sales, and he ended up beating them at being the hardest artist, bro. So I'm gonna go with an opinion that's a little bit gonna be controversial, and I'm gonna say this: Kanye West is so freaking misunderstood. It's ridiculous. The amount of effort I see people trying to bash his words and to take his words out of consideration is outstanding. And I really want to do Kanye West some justice from a critical thinking perspective, okay? You see, when you start telling the truth, it tends to put a target on your back. People don't want to hear the truth. And the way Kanye West thinks and stuff, he doesn't just think in a typical black and white type of thing. He can see the full picture, but the way he tries to break down his ideas is hard to explain. Think of it having like multiple ideas at once all hit you like that. So when you have multiple ideas at once, it's like a wave. It's hard because it's hard to interpret his thing. Kind of look at this podcast as he explains it on the Joe Rogan podcast. Kanye West has always been an advocate for self-belief. He says himself that people are controlled by the perception of themselves. And
that's the main thing people are controlled by. Thoughts, their perception of themselves. They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything. I was taught I could do everything. And I'm Kanye West at age 36. So just watch the next 10 years.
If you look anywhere in the world or where that happens, it happens in social media. It happens with your reputation, networking, with images. This dude was years upon years upon years ahead of his time, not just with his music and his style, but even mentally in with his creativity and his philosophy. This guy is, I'm not gonna lie, he's a genius to me. He is a genius. You see, the only way people can get inside you and have power over you is that to control your belief and control your perception, or to break down your image. Why do you think social media tries so hard every single day for the ones that speak out, the one who speak out for truth, and the one who's really trying to make a difference, or shunned, banned off of Twitter? It's always something controversial that they have to cover up. They're covering something up in Hollywood. Look at Hollywood themselves. But if you look at Kanye, I feel like there is a lesson to be learned by him. He's so inspirational. Regardless if you think he's just arrogant and he's cocky, I think you should have a healthy level of confidence to be able to achieve milestones out here. Not only that, but he is actively, when I say actively, he is actively with his art, with his music, with his passion, trying to voice. And he's telling people, hey, you can do the same thing I'm doing. People are controlled by perception themselves. Oh man, people are limited by a certain amount of thinking or critical thinking, and they don't want to think for themselves. And the moment that he's trying to spin it all, people are like, yo, shut up. You ain't got no right to talk. You have to be this. People have this expectation, or they have this degree and try to put people in a box. And I've never been the one for that. I've always been the one to advocate people to believe in themselves and to go out here and have your own creativity and have your own measurement. Because when we try to have expectations or fulfill every expectation for other people, we let ourselves down. We don't love ourselves. We love helping other people. We love hearing the voice of other people. But when you sit down with yourself and you say, you know what, skip it, despite what anybody say, I'm going to do me and not give a care what people say, like Gary Vee, bro, you can climb mountains, because most people that is in Kanye's position can't handle the heat. They can't handle the pressure. They're constantly fighting demons at a different level. I would highly recommend you watch some of his interviews or him being featured in podcasts such as the Joe Rogan podcast, Nick Cannon podcast, and I highly would check out his interview with Charlamagne the God, because the way that you can understand him, do not take everything he says so literally, but think of him breaking it down metaphorically, because I know Kanye, he has some hard times breaking down what he got to say, and Lord knows what Twitter's gonna do if they dare hear him say. So what are your guys' takes on this? You think Kanye West is crazy? You think he's out of his mind? Do you think Kanye West is a genius? Let me know down in the comments below. With that being said, I'm a Hop College Kid. I'm out. Peace.